Hi students. So in the previous class we discussed about fifth and sixth problems of exercise 13.1. So today I am going to teach you the seventh question. All of you see here what it contains. Suppose 2 kg of sugar contains this much, 9 into 10 raised to 6 crystals. How many sugar crystals are there in 5 kg of sugar and 1 kg of sugar? See here, 2 kg of sugar contains this much of crystals and 5 kg sugar contains how many crystals we have to find. Similarly, 2 kg sugar contains this much of crystals and 1.2 kg contains how much of crystals we have to find. Okay, let me solve the this problem. Solution first. See here we have read the sentence here. Let 5 kg sugar contains X crystals. Okay, X crystals. We don't know how many crystals in this much of sugar. That's why we have to take a X here. Okay, so the next ratio of quantity and ratio of crystals. Okay students, see here, 2 kg sugar contains how much? 2 kg sugar contains 9 into 10 raised to 6 crystals. Okay, put here ratio symbol. And next, 5 kg sugar contains how many crystals? X crystals. Okay students, now here we have to find both these ratios, that is 2 is to 5, okay, equals 9 into 10 raised to 6 is to X. So using the proportion property we have to solve this one, that is 2 into X is equal to 5 into 9 into 10 raised to 6. Okay, so X is equal to 5 into 9 into 10 raised to 6 divided by 2. When we shift this 2 along that equation, it becomes division. Okay, so next here I am going to make little bit modification, that 5 into 9 write as it is, and this one 10 raised to 6 I am going to write as a 10 into 10 raised to 5. Okay students, so after that this 2 write as it is. 2 ones are 2 fives are. X is equal to 5 into 9, okay, into 5 into 10 raised to 5. Okay students, so how it comes, all of you see here, 10 into 10 raised to 5 means it is nothing but 10 raised to 6. Okay, because this 10 this contains power as a 1. Okay, 1 plus 5 becomes 6. Okay, so the next X is equal to, so after multiplying all these, 5 5s are 25, 25 9s are, how much comes? 25 9s are 225 comes. 225 into 10 raised to 5. See students here, this 225 into 10 raised to 5, it is not in a standard form. So we have to convert this into standard form. See here, the position of the point is now presently here. Okay, so how to write the standard form regarding this I explained in the chapter exponents and powers. So, okay, to how to convert the given numbers to standard form, regarding this I explained in the exponents and powers. Okay, so here to convert the given number to standard form, the given number, it should contain only single digit in its unit place. Okay, it means X is equal to 2.25. It means here we have to shift this point here, it becomes 2.25, and when we shift the point we have to put the 10, and how many digits we shift the point here? 1 2. Okay, the point is presently here, we shifted the point here. Okay, because we have to maintain the single digit in its unit place to convert it into a standard form. Okay, so here we convert 2 digit means here we have to write 2. And see here, when we shift the point towards the left side, here this one power we have to consider as a positive. When we shift the point towards the right side, we have to consider this power as a negative. But this is here we shifted the point towards the negative, towards the left side means when here we shifted the point towards the left side means this one we have to consider as a positive. Okay, so this 10 raised to 5 right as it is. So the next x is equal to 2.25. Here we have to add them because using the law of exponent 10 raised to 2 plus 5 becomes 7. So this is the answer. So x means what it is. So therefore we have to, here we have to write the sentence 5 kg of sugar contains 2.25 into 10 raised to 7 crystals. So this is the solution for the first question. Let me solve the second question. Okay, students, second question what contains all of this here 1.2 kg. Okay, write the same sentence here. Let 1.2 kg of sugar contains x crystals. Okay, x crystals. Write the same sentence here. Ratio of quantity and ratio of crystals. So here 2 kg contains how many crystals? 2 kg contains 9 into 10 raised to 2 kg contains 9 into 10 raised to 6 crystals. Similarly this 1.2 kg contains x crystals. Okay, so now we have to solve both these ratios. That is 2 is to 1.2, 9 into 10 raised to 6 is to x. Okay, so using the law, using the property of proportion, we have to solve this one. That is 2 into x is equal to 1.2 into 9 into 10 raised to 6. Okay, so the x is equal to 1.29 into 10 raised to 6 divided by 2. Okay, 2 ones are 2, 0.6 are. Okay, so x is equal to, after multiplying this one we get answer as a 5.4. 9 6 are 54. Okay, and 54 means the 50 after writing 54 the position of the point is after one digit, so you have to put the point after one digit. And this one 10 raised to 6 right as it is. So x means what it is. So therefore it is nothing but 1.2 kg. Therefore 1.2 kg of sugar contains 5.4 into 10 raised to 6 crystals. So this is the solution for the seventh problem. So eighth problem, it is a homework for all of the students. So I will explain how to solve that one. All of you see here eighth problem what it contains. Eighth question. Rashmi has a road map with a scale of 1 centimeter representing 18 kilometer. She drives on a road for 72 kilometers. What would be her distance covered in the map? It means 1 centimeter represents 18 kilometers. But now Rashmi traveled 72 kilometers. Understood, students? So 72 kilometers means how many centimeter it represents in the map. So let me repeat one more time. In the map, 1 centimeter in the road map, 1 centimeter represents 18 kilometers. Okay. So now Rashmi traveled 72 kilometers. So 72 kilometers, how many centimeter it represents in the map? They are asking the question for us. So I will give some hints how to solve this one. All of you see here. See students, all of you here. For 72 kilometers, distance covered in map be x centimeter. Okay. And here you will write the ratio of scale and ratio of distance covered. 1 centimeter represents 18 kilometer and 72 kilometer represents x centimeter. Okay students, and after writing both these ratio downside, we have to using the property of proportion, we have to solve this one. Okay students, so this 8 minute is a homework for all of you. So let me stop here. Tomorrow I will solve the 9th and 10th problems. Thank you. Have a nice day.